The most surreal places on Earth aren't just spellbindingly beautiful, but possess the power to transport you into a fantastical reality. Let's take a look at these 25 world's most awe-inspiring destinations. This midnight light show on the shores of Vardø in Maldives is the result of tiny marine microbes called phytoplankton. These organisms are known to have an ability called bioluminescence, which allows them to glow as a defensive mechanism to scare predators and lure bigger predators. When these plankton are agitated, they let off their glow, creating stars in the ocean. This eerie vision of ghost trees is actually an act of survival from millions of spiders in the village of Sindh in Pakistan. In 2010, a massive flooding forced millions of spiders to seek shelter in the higher grounds of the treetops. Over time, they have created an intricately beautiful webbed homes for themselves in the most peculiar of places. Abraham Lake in Alberta, Canada is home to a rare phenomenon that needs to be seen to believe. Trapped under its frozen surface, methane gas creeps its way up and freezes in the water, creating beautiful air bubbles. Methane is created here when plants and animals in the lake sink to the bottom and react with the bacteria in the water. This epic display of lightning in Iceland is what scientists call a dirty thunderstorm. The electrifying phenomena happens when rock fragments, such as ash, collide with ice particles in a volcanic cloud. As it is carried up into higher than normal parts of the atmosphere, starts to create a static force with the surface of the planet, thus providing the electrical charge needed for lightning. Possibly one of the most romantic places in the world, the Kleven train tunnel in Ukraine, is a 3-mile leafy passageway that's called the Tunnel of Love. The path, which follows a railroad track, was shaped by a train that molded the trees. The train still operates today, but at a much lower frequency for tourists to walk through in the tunnel. Visitors to northwest China will get a worthy sight if they make their way over to the Rainbow Mountains at Zhangye Dangxia Geological Park. The mountain range is striped with an array of colors, which is the result of sandstone and minerals that have been pressed together for more than 24 million years. This astounding lake is located in southern Siberia. It is the world's largest freshwater bit of blue. The water in the lake freezes into sheets of turquoise ice in winter. Temperatures can reach here to -19 degrees Celsius from December to February, making this part extremely cold. Catch a glimpse of this impressive desert oasis, built in the 1930s around an existing watering hole. Huacachina is a tiny village in Peru, with green water lagoon in the center, that is ringed by palm trees. The lagoon's shores are dotted with bars and clubs. Though it is a home to only 100 people, it hosts many tens of thousands of tourists each year. No, this isn't the set from a futuristic science fiction film, this place actually exists. Ascend through the towering rock formations on a cable car, and admire the otherworldly views from above. You would be forgiven for thinking the Zhangjiajie Park in China seems familiar, as the ancient landscape inspired the Hollywood blockbuster movie Avatar. One of Patagonia's most surreal sights is found at the center of General Carrera Lake, also known as Lake Buenos Aires. Here, you'll find the Marble Caves, the Marble Cathedral and Marble Chapel, named so for their domed ceilings and reverential atmosphere. Only accessible by boat, this must-visit destination is closed off from most of the world. Every traveler should experience the ethereal glow and seemingly endless heights of this bamboo grove on the outskirts of Kyoto. The experience even extends beyond the visual realm. In 1996, Japan's Ministry of the Environment included the wood creaking and leaves rustling sounds here as one of the top 100 soundscapes of Japan. The 17-tiered pools of Pamukkale, known as Cotton Castle in Turkish, are as beautiful as hot springs. The stacks of white travertine, which is a form of limestone, overlook the city of Denizli, and the still 94-degree Fahrenheit waters perfectly reflect the blue Aegean sky. Southwest Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world, and is about as surreal as landscapes come. When dry, the flat is a sheet of blindingly white salt tiles. And during the wet season, the shallow lake mirrors the sky, creating a dreamy illusion of infinity. Best known for its extraordinary selenite crystals, the Nica mine in Mexico is still operational and mined for lead, silver and zinc. The crystals are some of the largest natural crystals ever discovered, reaching 4 feet in diameter and 50 feet in length. The magma within the cave where the crystals are located makes it unbearably hot and humid, so the cave remains largely untouched. The Hitachi Seaside Park in Japan has become known for its baby blue eyes flowers. With the blooming of 4.5 million of the translucent petaled blue flowers in the spring, this park largely attracts tourists. In addition to this, the park features 1 million daffodils, 170 varieties of tulips, and many other flowers. The Shire, otherwise known as Hobbiton, is a village of 44 hobbit holes dug into the hillside in New Zealand. Surrounded by hobbit gardens and orchards and the fertile pastures of a sheep and cattle farm, this area is operated by the Alexander family. The newest addition to Hobbiton is the Green Dragon Inn, opened in December 2012 for public. The Darvaza gas crater, also known as the Door to Hell or Gates of Hell, is a natural gas field collapsed into a cavern located in Derweze, Turkmenistan. Geologists intentionally set it on fire to prevent the spread of methane gas, and it is thought to have been burning continuously since 1971. This glittering sea glass beach in California is a remarkable side effect of years of rubbish being dumped on the beach. It wasn't until the 1960s that this was stopped, and by then the sea was full of everything from electrical appliances to bottles and cans. Over time, the waves broke everything down into colorful pebbles and the beach became a major tourist attraction. Red Beach, located in Panjin, China, is famous for its landscape featuring the red plant of Suida sulsa. It is based in the biggest wetland and reed marsh in the world. The landscape is composed of shallow seas and tide lands. If the moon had a shoreline, it would probably look something like Rainey's Fjära. Just a 20-minute drive from Vik in southern Iceland, jet black sand and spectacularly shaped basalt columns make this beach one of the most impressive sights in the country. Vatnajökull is the biggest glacier in Iceland and is about 2,500 years old. It covers an area of 7,900 square kilometers and its thickness averages out at around 380 to 400 meters. Most tulip farms in Holland are located in the Noordoostpolder in the province of Flevoland. The flower bulb fields along the coast of The Hague and Leiden up to Alkmaar in the north are also a great way to enjoy these beautiful flowers. Lençóis Maranhenses National Park is a protected area on Brazil's North Atlantic coast. It's known for its vast desert landscape of tall, white sand dunes and seasonal rainwater lagoons. Lagoa Azul and Lagoa Bonita are two of the largest lagoons here, attracting tourists. The majestic man-made terraces are carved into the mountains, with rice fields stacked in increasing gradients to create fluid lines. Located just 100 kilometers south of the Chinese border, this place, Mu Kang Chai, can be reached via a winding road northwest from the capital, Hanoi, and is situated 1,000 meters above sea level. Approximately 6 million people lay interred in the depths of the Parisian catacombs. Their remains were brought here from overcrowded cemeteries during the 18th and 19th centuries and stacked up the walls to create a grisly display. A surreal attraction to say the least, this crypt-cum-tourist site is certainly not for the light-hearted, but morbid fascination draws plenty of curious visitors.